Binge Pipe's menu screen offers everything you need to... Binge Pipe asks the revolutionary question, could a fictional framing device for a video game change the entire future of media consumption? Our investors sure hope so. Binge Pipe is pleased to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, the streaming service that watches you back.
Cookie Masterson here. You know, I'm banned from every zoo east of the Mississippi River, but don't worry, it's for a much weirder reason than you'd think. One player? I get it. I wouldn't want anyone to talk over all my hilarious jokes either. And please follow me if you will.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, having relations with nouns. If you hate preppy men, you'll love the only guy on this list who does not have a preposition in his title. The man in the high castle, the last man on earth, the man who invented Christmas, or the man from U.N.C.L.E. Okay, what'd you pick? I am Groot. Y'all ready for this? Who is not a preposition? The fact that it's capitalized should have tipped you off. Prepositions tell you the location of the subject, like I am the man between two ungrateful cats.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
And now, Chi-Town. If Chance the Rapper got a job in statistics, what would be his new moniker? Chance the Registrar, Chance the Cartographer, Chance the Actuary, or Chance the Compliance Manager? Let's see how that shook out. Chance the Rapper does so much for all of us, and you can't even get his trivia question right. Here's what you meant to pick. An actuary uses statistics to assess risk for financial investments. Finally, a game that combines Chance the Rapper with all the hip excitement of statistical risk assessment. This game is going to make $1 billion.
Why don't we do it for free?
Next up, Hardcore Relief. And you're going to feel so much better after this dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a part of a toilet or a type of pleasure aid sold by the adult novelty company Doc Johnson. Answer quick. You'll only have a few seconds to choose between a toilet part or a type of pleasure aid. Ready? Good. Flapper. C-ring. Wax ring. Ballcock. 9-inch stroker. Clover clips. Football. Let's just pretend you didn't understand the rules. Moving right along.
I don't need you anymore.
Next, I'm pooped. Whose life can best be summed up as eat shit and die? Canis lupus, alligator mississippiensis, Ursus maritimus, or Scarabaeus sacher? Hope you like what you picked. Scarabaeus sacher is the scientific name of the dung beetle. My Aunt Carol lived by the same philosophy. At least that's what she used to yell at people while she was driving. Here we have wine not. What would a somnambulistic sommelier say? I suggest wines on a tightrope. I suggest wines in my sleep. I suggest wines in an active volcanic crater. Or I suggest wines in a deep, low voice. love this part. Somnambulism is a technical term for sleepwalking. It's also called noctambulism. It's also called the reason I wasn't allowed to have sleepovers. Round 1 is history. But don't cry because round 1 is over. Cry because you're still all alone. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, off we go.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here's one I like to call, did they have yearbooks in the 1800s? If Dorian Gray asked you to sign his yearbook, what would be the most appropriate to scribble next to his picture? Never change, together forever, keep in touch, or hags. So what'd you pick? Want to see the right answer? In Oscar Wilde's The Picture of Dorian Gray, Dorian makes a pact to sell his soul and retain his youth and beauty forever. I would never sell my soul, but still, hit me up with your best offer, who knows?
L'aspect se moque de moi. 7.
How about this one? This pizza place is under new management. And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a...
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, head in the game. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what common phrase it rhymes with. Fascists who crashes crust you trust. And pay no attention to that punctuation. It's the circle of life. Okay, pencils down. No, wrong, bad. Watch close. Let's get on with it, shall we?
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
It's time for trying to find the Laffy Taffy writing team on LinkedIn. What would be written on a Laffy epitaphy wrapper? No apples were harmed in the making of this taffy. Dear consumer, I long for your soft, wet mouth in loving memory of banana, or jab into outer thigh and push down firmly. And how'd we do? An epitaph is a short phrase written or put on a tombstone. Kind of like what Willy Wonka had to write after he murdered all those kids in his factory. Coming up next, we know what you need. That's ominous.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy TV shows based on movies we thought you'd like, Game of Thrones, Riverdale, Westworld, or The Blacklist.
Okay, let's take a look. Good effort. Good effort. Now pay attention.
The HBO series Westworld is based on the 1973 film of the same name.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
This one's known as fart science. If someone measured your fart in pascals, what part of your fart would they be measuring? The mass of your fart, the duration of your fart, the pressure of your fart, or the frequency of your fart? I love this part. A pascal is a unit of pressure, 1 Newton of force per square meter. Scientists are still figuring out how to measure how gross you are. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Famous speeches. I hope they still teach speeches in school. Good luck. There it is. Congratulations, you played yourself and you won. And look at that score. Yeah, you started from the bottom and now you're even lower. At least the journey taught us that
You don't know Jack!
This menu screen is a binge pipe.